So we're well into Women's History Month, and this morning I thought, yes, I have a cup of coffee. Wanted to be a little chatty this morning. Not my usual, I've got an idea about what I'm talking about. I just wanted to talk to the women that have found this channel. It's Women's History Month. We're about halfway through now, and guess what? I'm a woman! And I really love women. I probably, more than anything, work with single women of all shapes and sizes in a lot of different ways. Most of my clientele for my real estate and my mortgage are women. And I have a women's studio. And even more than that, I was the first female-owned and operated mortgage company in Wichita Falls, Texas in 1996. So I have a very long history of striving for women, of being advocates for women, of promoting women, and I wanted to share a little bit about my own experience as a woman in business for the women that are out there. Because I can tell you that this place called Wichita Falls is one of the best places on the planet to start a business. Now, granted, I had a little trouble back in the day in 1996, and some of you have heard that story. I might have shared it on another video, and I don't really want to go through that story again because it's a success story, and yet at the same time, it brings up all of the things that have prohibited or prevented women from being a complete success. And today, in 2022, that really is so far from the truth. If you decide as a woman that you want to be whatever it is that you want to be, I promise, your chances, your luck, all of that stuff is not really relevant anymore. It's your grit and your determination and your willingness to embrace this feminine energy that you live in a body that is so magnificent and so beautiful. I'm probably going to start a YouTube channel just for women because I really want to speak to you, and at the same time, I don't want to take away from this channel, which is about Wichita Falls. And that being said, from a Wichita Falls perspective, I tell you women, listen to me closely. There's not a better place that you could find to, number one, raise your family if you're raising as a single woman or as a married woman. There isn't a better place to start a business if that's what you think you want to do. There isn't a better place to have the community and the camaraderie that you are seeking as a woman than this community. So I'm going to start a series on women in our community. The first one I'm going to do is women entrepreneurs in Wichita Falls, and it will be recorded here probably this afternoon. There's so many women here, and all you have to do is look at my Wichita Whispers group every Monday to see the businesses that are run and owned by women here in Wichita Falls. It's incredible, and there's something just magical about supporting women. If you aren't doing that as a woman, or you're not doing that as a male-owned business, then you're really missing a huge, huge component of the market share that's out there for anything and everything that you can possibly imagine. So I wanted to just take a moment and cheers to Women's History Month. If you do anything today or this month, look at the history of women and where we have come from. I'm not just talking in the 1900s. I'm talking all the way back to the beginning of time when God was a woman. Check it out. And the fact is that we have come through so much and stayed with our heads high and looked at pain and evil in the face and come out being more beautiful and more respected and more influential than any other category on the planet. So stay tuned. I'm going to share more and more and more about women, and stay tuned for the new group. Not sure what it's going to be called yet, but it will be fabulous. In the meantime, enjoy Women's History Month, and as I always say, y'all come back now. You hear?